Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. Let's talk about Mullen again, and especially the future of the company and the stock, because there was a very interesting press release today. And I think, I'm gonna be optimistic today. I'm gonna say maybe it's all gonna be a new start for Mullen from today, and we can finally move on. Now, first, also because Lawrence is gone, at least in my book. We're ignoring him. Don't pay any attention to him. I don't know if he will even come back at some point. I hope he doesn't. I hope they'll punish him for the stock price manipulation. But I'm moving forward, and I feel like the company might be moving forward as well. Some positive news the last couple of days, and especially today, really interestingly, their press release on their position on capital, they interestingly said the company has sufficient capital on hand for at least the next 12 months. Now, that's very interesting. They also say that their cash value per common share is 38 cents as of June 13, 2023. But the most important thing is the capital on hand. With all the dilution we've seen, all the new shares coming to Mullen, and then, I mean, look at the volume here. It went up, 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 and a boom of volume, really a peak the last 4 days. And today we're probably going to get like a new record of volume. There are now so many shares, and if you say you got enough capital on hand, that would imply that there's no need for additional shares because you already got enough capital on hand for the next 12 months. So why, as a company, if you say you've got enough capital, then there shouldn't be any reason to dilute more shares. So that's an interesting take. And I think from today on, we should be monitoring the volume. In my opinion, if the stock doesn't go down more, then we should see volume at least not higher as of today. So that's an interesting take. And it might actually mean that maybe the dilution is over, or that they are not gonna get more shares on the market. So that might be something positive here. And also we see that the stock is actually reacting positively, up 20 cents. So that's a positive sign as well. Now, of course, technically the stock is still looking very, very, very bad. And yeah, 19 cents. I mean, even, and let's all be honest with each other, I think many, if not all of us, are down 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, maybe like 95%. So even if the stock today goes up 20%, and even if the stock goes up like 30, 40% the next couple of days, we're all still down huge. So is this a moment to average down, or what should we be hoping for? Well, I was thinking, so technically we still have like one trend level there is, and that's the trend that started around end of March, beginning of April. And when you draw those lines, it kind of shows that we are getting very, very near to a level of a potential breakout to the upside. But again, as I said earlier, if that's like going to be a 30, 40% breakout, it would still mean we'll only be at like 30 cents maybe. So honestly, there were also rumors on a potential reverse split. It was mentioned in the shareholder meeting proposals, and there was even a mention of a reverse stock split of 100 shares to one share. Now, in my opinion, I'm just going to say something very weird, maybe, but that actually might be a really good idea. Why? Because that would mean that the float of shares, so if there are, let's say, they do state that there are now around 250 million shares out there, probably more after dilution. Let's say there are 300 million shares out there, and you're going to do that reverse split of 100 shares for one. That would mean that the whole float is basically going to be at only 3 million shares. Only 3 million shares, and the market cap is going to be at like 40, 50 million. And Mullen has got a very big and large community. That could mean that it will be ripe for a very, very aggressive move up, a very aggressive squeeze, because there are so few shares out there, and there will just be no shares for shorts to short with. And you can get, like, there have been like some low nano float stocks in the past on the market that have done a move like that after a reverse split. So maybe it could be something. If you get the reverse split now, like 100 to 1, the stock will go to, it's going to be like $19. Let's say at the point of the reverse split, it's maybe 15, we have $15. Of course, they can dilute then and print more shares. But if the float will only be like 3 million or even 4 million, it could be really, really interesting for a big, big squeeze, because I've seen stocks with such low floats that move like $1, $2, $3 per minute. So it can go very quickly to $100. Again, still, that would only mean that many people are still going to be down probably. But from this point, if you're looking for a new entry from Mullen, or you're looking to add to your position, average down, I'm just going to be optimistic today. Maybe today is going to be the day. With we're putting everything the past, we're trying to put the past behind Lawrence, behind us. They're claiming enough capital on hand for the next 12 months. They're claiming, again, they are claiming. I mean, sometimes you don't really know what to how to interpret what they say, and it could be that it's not up to date anymore, as the dates are already from last week, but and some from March. But I just gotta stay optimistic here. Also, with the Lawrence thing behind us, this might be a new start. And I added, the last time I added shares was around 50 cents, and I might be anticipating to add a little more if the trend reverses here, and if we're going to continue going up. And it might be a good point to average down a little bit. And you know what, we need something. So if it's going to be a large reverse split, you know what, maybe it's going to be the big solution for Mullen. I'm not really sure. Please, in the comments, let me know what you think about the future of Mullen, and also what you think about a potential reverse stock split. Let me know in the comments. Also, please let me know if you want to see other stocks being discussed on this channel. And please don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. And then I hope to see you all in the next video.